What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl KD, and we are back with a brand new video. Today we are going to be reacting to what is it called? Billionaires Row. It's an apartment we cannot afford right now. I don't think anybody can afford to live in I don't think anybody can afford to live in New York right now, but it's hella expensive. But this is the title of this video is called Inside the Most Controversial Building on Billionaires Row in New York. It's created by Erik Conover. He is a well-known real estate agent around New York, as well as here on YouTube, because he showcases a lot of his listings on YouTube. So what we're gonna do is take a look at one of his listings on YouTube. So yeah, let's jump into that. Here we go.
You ever wonder what it's like to live in 432 Park Avenue right here on Billionaires Row? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you what it's like to go from the streets up into one of the most expensive buildings in America. Love it or hate it, 432 Park Avenue, built in 2015, has forever changed the skyline of New York
Jesus
City.
Christ.
And is one of the...
Can we talk about how tall this building is? First of all, like, it is huge. It looks like there's like a spa pool area on every single floor. That's what it's giving. That thing is huge. New York City looks so congested. Like, the buildings, there's so many buildings. But like, already at the gate, it's like a lot in here.
Skyline of New York City, and is one of the most talked about and controversial buildings in the neighborhood known as Billionaires Row, where nearly half the apartments sit empty. 432 Park Ave is home to the most expensive luxury real estate listing in America, currently on the market for $169 million, and a few floors down below that.
Huh? 160. If y'all see me turn around, my fiance is sitting right here. She's not feeling well today. $169 million for one apartment. I'm sure this is purchase price, but still, $169 million. Hell no. No, hell no. I would not. I would never. Got me messed up.
Penthouse, another unit here in 432 Park Ave, is on the market for $135 million. Now, I actually filmed a full in-depth tour of that space last year, so go take a look at that video for some perspective.
I remember that.
But I'm wondering, what does an apartment for the average billionaire look like in this building? Now, that word average is relative, because there's nothing average about living on Billionaires Row. But with the median rent in Manhattan for the first time in...
I feel like my first question would be, what do you do for a living that you can afford a $169 million apartment? Two, why would you want to buy a $169 million apartment? It really can't be for sales, right? Like, you can't do it because you want to rent it out. There's only a select few people you can rent out this type of space to, because like, you have to have some money in order for them to make a return on their investment. They're gonna have to rent it for a very high price, like a super high price. Like, it's the luxury for me.
In history, crossing over $5,000 per month to rent an apartment.
See?
That means you now need to make at least $200,000 per year to even
And that's the other thing about living in New York. Most places to live in, you have to be able to make 3 times the rent. I think that's pretty much the majority standard of everything. You have to make 3 times the rent. But here in New York, you have to make 40 times the rent per year. 40 times the rent per year in order to be able to rent in New York. Like I said, here where we stay at, it's 3 times your pay. No, your rent is 3 times your monthly pay before taxes. But you're here, no. No. So you have to make, so to stay in this apartment is $5,000 a month. First of all, if I'm spending that, I'm buying a house. But houses are so few and far in between in New York, I'm not surprised. Like, they're more comprised of apartment buildings. But $5,000, do you know what kind of house you can get in Texas for $5,000 a month? Like, why? And I'm sure people who stay here don't even really stay here. Like, they don't really just, like, live in these apartments, you know, like, because a lot of times when you're in New York, I feel like people are always on go, right? Like, you're always working, you're always moving around. Like, nobody ever just stays in these apartments. So to me, it's do what you want with your money, but for me, it's like a waste of money.
Qualified to live on the island of Manhattan, which is it's a pretty
that's
sad
just to live
fact,
on the
which I'll cover
island of
in another
Manhattan.
video. So make sure to subscribe to the channel to see future episodes. But in this week's episode, I'm going to show you what it's like to live here at 432 Park Avenue.
So we're at the base of the building. I'm going to try to film as much as I can, but security here is pretty intense. So there's a courtyard actually right off of the main street here with
It just seems claustrophobic.
So I'm actually going to put the phone down now and head on up to the 50th floor.
He said the 50th floor. Who the hell finna live on the 50th floor? I get anxiety living on the 3rd. Who finna live on the 50th floor? Hell no.
So this is a unit here on the 50th floor. Welcome to 50A. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, just under 1,800 square foot unit that is on the market for just under $10 million. Check it out. Right off the hallway,
This is a $10 million apartment.
The great room, which is the living room, dining room, and kitchen combo. First, let's head back down this hallway to the first guest bedroom. The thing I love the
Does the
most are the
furniture come
ceilings.
with
These
this
are
$10 million
12 and a
apartment?
half foot high ceilings, giving you that kind of grand feeling. So for some perspective, front door, right off the front door, this is the first guest bedroom. All of them have ensuite bathrooms, which we'll check out in a second, but 432 Park Avenue is known for these iconic 10-foot
Okay, already out the
windows,
gate.
and a lot of questions.
Already at the gate. Don't get it twisted, okay? A lot of these apartments are pretty much the same size as regular apartments. I think this is an 1,800 square foot apartment, so roughly the size of a small house. You really don't get a lot of space, like not a lot of space, okay? Yes, $10 million for 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. It looks like a regular high-end apartment to me. Like I like to go like house hunting on my off time. So it looks like any other regular apartment to me. Just with like more modern upgrades, and the fact that you're paying to live in New York is what you're paying for. Already at the gate, the room seems bigger. The room seems bigger because the big windows, the super high ceilings. So the room seems more like airy and huge, but it's probably really not. New York sounds like a whole scam, and it is. We're going to take a look at one of the smallest ones on another day. Let me go ahead and add this channel to the bottom. Okay.
People kind of say about this building is, you can't open up the windows, but you actually can. Right below on this little bench, windows open up so you can have, this is a pretty strong breeze in here. We are 50 floors up.
Girl,
Shut
so
that right
wait,
there.
you telling me if I want some fresh air, I got to open up this little drawer, this big ass window. And the only way I wouldn't want to open this whole big ass window out the gate. I'm not even gonna lie, probably suck me out some shit and we on the 50th floor. Yeah, no. But these drawers seem to open up the window to let fresh air in. $10 million y'all paying for drawer windows.
This is, your basic bedroom. Queen size bed. We have a little office set up here with the floating shelves.
I'm not gonna cap, it's very nice. They tried to be fancy.
Bathroom with marble everywhere, floating vanity, full-length mirror on the back wall here, and your standing shower tub combo. So leaving this first bedroom, back out into the hallway, we have our cool little Buddha statue there. Nice. And then this is the kind of utility area. We have 3 closets. This one, if you can get a peek in here.
Get a real havoc system.
This
I'm sure they have central air.
Washer, dryer.
Hey, at least it comes with washer, dryer.
And then these 2 right here are storage, pantry, and closet. So we'll head back into I guess you could call it the great room, and just kind of break some things down. We have this floating wall towards the back here with the recessed LED lighting. The main attraction in this building, of course, the views, just to show that perspective, 10-foot by 10-foot windows. They really are 10
Okay,
foot by
so
10
yeah.
foot. I know it's sometimes hard to
They're
tell,
relatively
but here you have views to the north.
They're relatively really big, 10 foot by 10 foot, like, so it's pretty tall. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Erik is over 6 feet. So it's pretty big. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not really a lot of space in here. Like how he has, Like how he has one sofa and a couple of chairs, and boom, your whole living room is already taken already. So clearly this is, I mean, pretty simple for like maybe a couple with one child. I don't know why you would want to put one child 50 floors up in the sky, but you know, whatever. Close to Jesus, I guess. I don't know, like I just can't see myself spending $10 million for this.
North
Maybe
Central Park,
1
this
million,
time of
2
year,
million. Oh, and that's another thing you're paying for,
green
views.
color. You have
Definitely
the Upper
views.
West Side, Upper East Side, and then off to the east here you see Long Island and Queens. So the views, I mean, that's what it's all about here. Off of your living area, we have your dining room with this nice round table, seating for 6. Again, 2 more of those 10 foot by 10 foot windows. Here, the views to the east, you can see the Queens Row Bridge, Queens, Long Island. You can even see the ocean on a pretty clear day.
Now, even if you are a billionaire living here, you'll still have your fair share of issues to work through.
I'd like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video.
Gotta
BetterHelp
get that
will
money.
assess your needs and match you with your own professional licensed therapist who you can start communicating within 48 hours. It's not a
Gotta get
crisis
that
line, it's not
moolah.
self-help, it's professional therapy done securely online. And there is a huge range of expertise. BetterHelp has over 20,000 licensed therapists in their network, many of which typically would not be available locally in some areas. And this service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message right to your therapist. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, meaning that you will never have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room like traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating video.
And with that, let's get back to the rest of the tour.
I love just the light as well, especially we're here in the morning. It's like 8:45. You get
mean,
all that
yeah.
sunlight from the east.
Yes, the lighting in this place, gorgeous. I'm not even gonna lie about it. The lighting in this place is beautiful. I'm not paying $10 million to see the sun. I'm not paying $10 million to see I'm not paying $10 million to see the sun. I'm gonna go outside in my $1,000 apartment and sit on the balcony and see the sun. I mean, it's obstructed. It's unobstructed, so I mean, I guess whatever. Let me know in the chat, and if you're watching this on replay, let me know if y'all would pay $10 million. If you just had $10 million to throw away, would you pay $10 million for this place?
For the dining room, this is your chef's kitchen. So you have this beautiful marble, you have the incinerator, deep set
I like the
sink
marble.
with the stainless steel. For the
In the sink.
cabinets, this is white lacquer cabinets. Nice and kind of concealed. I like how just clean it looks. Then you have your
does look
6
very
burner
clean.
Miele cooktop. Miele suite of appliances here, the kitchen, oven, and you even have the warming drawer down below. And then you have your refrigerator freezer combo here.
I like
Never
the
been
hidden
used
away
before,
fridge.
Brand new Miele suite of appliances. Super sleek. And then I do like this, you have your floating breakfast bar with your
You got the
view
breakfast
to
bar
the east,
away
get that
from
natural sunlight here in the morning.
your
Also,
chair's
that's
not
another-
just sticking out.
A real estate term that everyone says is natural sunlight. Have you ever heard of sunlight that isn't natural? Comment down below. It's one of those weird things, but everyone says it. I'm gonna stop saying it. We're gonna make our way now to the primary bedroom here
An immediate
in
no
this
for $10 million.
apartment at 432 Park Avenue.
Oh, we're going to the
So you have a
bedroom.
door closing off the owner's wing from the rest of the space. And
You
then
get an
you
owner's
have
wing.
the owner's ensuite bathroom, which is just wow in marble. This is all book matched
That's a
marble on the
lot.
floors, on the walls, not
Marble.
on the ceilings. But
mean,
it just gives for a nice.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of marble, but it screams I got money. Like already living on Billionaires Row screams I got money. But I mean, if you didn't know it was Billionaires Row, you walk into this place, it screams I got money. That's what this bathroom screams to me.
Nice elevated feeling. You have the soaking tub here, cool chandelier overhead.
Why do you have a chandelier in the
his and
bathroom?
hers a vanity with the full length mirror. Right off of the tub, you have your steam shower, of course, the throne off into the corner here. And all in all, it's just a very elevated, luxurious feeling here in the bathroom. And then the moment everyone's been waiting
would
for,
you need a chandelier in the
have
bathroom?
the primary bedroom suite with that 10 foot by 10 foot window with a prime view of Central Park in the distance, just the lush trees. You can even see the reservoir off in the distance. And yeah,
Whoever
king-size
staged this
bed,
house did an amazing
pretty minimal
job.
in here, and then your closet space along the wall where you could put a TV that could drop down from the ceiling or something like that.
Now the space itself, you know, it's very impressive and it's a very livable space.
Why in God's name would I put a TV on a 10-foot wall? This chandelier itself is $3,000 by itself. Why in the world would I put a large TV coming from out the wall on the ceiling? First of all, I'm on the 50th floor. That means somebody is above me, okay? Because this is not even the most expensive apartment in this building. Two, I'd have to like lay and look up, like what comfortability does that offer? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's just a really large TV, like a 75 inch or some stuff like that, which I don't know why you would want a 75 inch in your bedroom, but go off, sis. I mean, you can afford a $10 million apartment. I guess you can afford that. I don't know. Like it's not giving for me.
Space, but one of the main reasons why you would buy here at 432 Park Avenue is for the park off in the distance. It's for the neighborhood. So with that, let's head on down to the park.
Now Central Park is massive. It was established in 1857.
$10 million for the park.
My pro tip is to drop a pin on Google Maps at locations in the park that you want to revisit, just because it is so massive and it's easy to get lost.
This is definitely one of the more romantic things to do in the city.
Now you can rent the boats from 10 a.m. until about sundown.
But my biggest piece of advice is get here early. As the day goes on, this place gets packed.
It's a cash-only operation. It costs $15 per hour with a $20 cash deposit.
You can hear some soft jazz off in the distance. Beautiful summer day. This is one of my favorite things to do that I actually don't do enough. There is nothing more unique than being in the middle of the city on a lake with no people around. I mean, just look at this view.
Come here to decompress, to de-stress from the hectic hustle and bustle of Midtown. Enjoy some fresh air.
That's why New York is about what surrounds you opposed to what you get inside. That's true too, but I mean, you still get a lot on the inside as well. Like, I mean, we didn't get to see all the amenities. I'm sure the other amenities in this place are state of the art, and there's probably multiples of each. Like multiple pools, multiple gyms, because there's obviously a lot of people staying here. So, I mean,
surrounded by nature, and of course, here's some incredible live jazz music. Another iconic feature of Central Park is Sheep's Meadow. Now, Sheep's Meadow is a 15-acre field located in the southwestern section of Central Park. It's a sea of green amid all the concrete and the glass and steel of the city, and it's the perfect place to spend a hot summer day. The lawn is open from April till mid-October from dawn to dusk in fair weather. The meadow was originally designed as a parade ground, and it was once a potential location for military usage, which was strongly opposed, so instead it was converted into an actual pasture with sheep until 1934. Along with Central Park, living right on Billionaires Row offers you access to some of the finest dining in the world, and of course shopping on the world famous 5th Ave. Now comment down below and let me know, what are your thoughts on this apartment and the current state of real estate here in New York City?
I can tell you right now, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a very beautiful apartment. Maybe we're saying it's not worth it because we don't have $10 million to throw away, but either way, it's an interesting apartment. It's definitely interesting. Like I said, comment down below on the replay if you would stay in this $10 million apartment if you had the money to throw away. Me personally, I'm gonna say no. I like the amenities, I like the colors, I like the look, I like the windows, I like what I get to see. I'm very big on nature, so I like being able to see outside, but you won't even get a balcony for $10 million. So, like I said, with that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure y'all check out that replay. Hit that follow and subscribe button if you want to. Totally not necessary. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Peace.